Okay, hello everybody. Hi Darren. Okay, hello everybody. Hi Darren. So let's see who we're on Facebook. Okay, how to go? 4 minutes to go. Okay, how to go? 4 minutes to go. Let's get the treadmill going if we're moving. Hi Darren. Sub 3 workout. Yeah, it's I think, well, I don't know, I did 21 miles yesterday, so I think been reading a lot about low heart rate stuff and stuff, so some of those A group wells do get a bit difficult at the end. You kind of think you're sort of heading towards threshold on a supposedly easy day, so some days I just like to sort of chill out. So Darren, are you actually running, Darren? You see the comments on the thing? No. Hello Darren, hello Aaron. One moving here. Darren says he's run at noon. Very bad day overall. Dear me, sorry about that. Usually find running helps though when you've had a bad day generally, just to clear your head, isn't it? So I do sometimes feel better for the run. I feel really tired today because I got miles in my legs yesterday, but anyone seeing C group? My glute's still catching grief. Oh dear, that's not good. I think there's a bit of an overlap to the group, so we finished at the speed of about 12 kph, which is about what we start with in A group. So there's a bit of an overlap, but sort of 11k running shouldn't be too bad. I think this is only 9k as well. So Stephen's cousin's 50th birthday today and his wedding anniversary apparently. Not quite sure how many years he's been married. About 10ish I think. So I don't think he's going to be running. Haven't seen his notification come through. Right, how we got? So I'm going to get the fans on. It's quite cold today in UK, so I'll keep my top on as long as possible. I'm going to take it off now actually. How long have we got? A minute left. I've even got my Zwift t-shirt on today. The orange one. 6 a.m. Tuesday morning, get ready for work. It's funny the different time zones, isn't it? Because we're sort of, it's 8 o'clock in the evening here, and we're kind of done, and then you're just setting off on your, I suppose it's tomorrow effectively, isn't it? It's to be Tuesday, the Tuesday run club for you guys. Right, let's just get the fan going. It's not very warm here, Aaron. Oh dear, smoke from bushfires, that's not so good. Right, so what speed, I'm not quite sure what speed we started in B group. I guess it's about 9ish, isn't it? I don't find this too slow, but anyway, we're off. 9.1. So how many people have got running with us tonight? And Karen? Oh, not so many running, are there? I thought I'd join a slower one, but there's only... It's funny because 22 people have signed up, and yet there's only 5 people running. Never mind. I wonder actually if I can run this a bit quicker, because 9k just feels very slow. Let's go to 10. Stretch out a bit. Right, how far is this run? It's 9k, I think. And if you're handsome, will take the bait and run along with me. Ha! Yeah. I should say to the walls, mate. I think the warm up just a bit too slow for me. I'll go to 10.4 after this K. I'll wait for Johansson when he gets speed up a bit. Funny time for Monday Run Club. I've had a chat with Zwift and they're trying to get the 7:30 one back for next week. Because I missed the 6:30 because I was stuck in the traffic jam from work. That's my pace spot anyway. 9.6, so a little catch up soon, I'm sure. What speed is this in miles? That's about 9 million miles, right? Yeah, happy birthday Stephen Cousins, the big 50. So I'm still at a bigger heart rate, 99. That's okay, isn't it? And if I run for at 99 heart rate. We'll drop it back to 9.8 and I'm going to drop it a bit. Yeah, I'm 53 in next week, so momentarily it'll be, it's only 2 years thing, but I start with a 5, which feels old, isn't it? I'm kind of already looking forward to my next age group running though. I don't want to wheel away the years too quickly because I'm sure we get to about 60 and you really slow down. Right, now we can actually run at 10. I'll say this is much more friendly running at this pace than it is in A group. Let's see if Johansson can catch me up. So we sorted out your preparations for the sub 3, Darren. Seems a lot of preparation going on. Are you fit enough is the main question. 57-year-old vegan. Huh. Well, not quite as old as him. Right, what's speed run from 10? 10.2. It's only a 9k run, so not too bad. I ought to wait for Johansson, shouldn't I? What speed is he doing? So right, here we go for the first K. Then. Yeah, 6:52 is what I figured, so I think I'm kind of working in my head on 6:50s. This is what you need to work off an even number, isn't it? Yeah, I think unless you're really sort of struggling, I would like to get a bit of a buffer, go through halfway in about 1:28 or something. You know, sort of try and aim to run about 2:56, 2:57. And if you feel knackered, you've always got a bit of a get out of jail card, haven't you? Oh, I suppose on a treadmill you can always start off exact pace, and it's always easier to speed up on a treadmill, isn't it, than outside. Much of a treadmill is that you can't go too quick, isn't it? That's what you can do outside. Right, let's see if I can slow down a bit and wait for Johansson. So let's slow down to 10. Oh, he shot up to 107. My guy, I'm just doing an easy one tonight. We did 21 miles yesterday, so I thought I didn't really want to push the envelope. Yeah, so you've got two strides, haven't you? Have you managed to work out if both work the same way, with different calibrations or whatever? These are sniffing. I'm prepping for Seville Marathon in end of February. In the short term, I've got a 10k early December and a half marathon in January, so basically that. So at the moment we're sort of just trying to do on the miles. Did 64 miles last week, a 21 mile run yesterday. So I'm feeling pretty tired. So just wanted to get a bit of loosening out the legs, but maybe it's completely aerobic really. Right, has Johansson kept me caught up yet? He's getting that way. Ah, you went to Seville, Darren. Good to see you. Krista Holt's already entered from Zwift. So, he did 2:48 last marathon, so I think I'm targeting sub 3 and then see how the training goes, how much under I could realistically aim for. But sub 3 is the aim at the moment. I think 2:48 will be a bit ambitious. There's not a huge amount of time to go, is there? I mean, I've already done 2 long runs, about 14 minutes to go. Right, has Johansson caught me up yet? It's taking a long time. 2 seconds behind now. Thanks to ride on Rodriguez. Yeah, I tried to do long runs outside. I did 21 miles outside yesterday. As well, it's not too bad, but maybe some midweek long ones. I don't tend to like doing my long ones too quickly. I do Pacific Marathon sessions. I might try and get a few sub 3 sessions on Zwift set up, so we're doing sort of 6:50 pace for an hour, something like that. That might be nice. What's your target for the marathon then, Darren? You're probably a bit quicker than me, wouldn't you? You're probably more like 2:50, I would have thought. Thanks for on Eric. Eric, come in. Right, so coming up to the end of our first section here. Oh, she's sniffing. It's cold. Right, how far's Augur? Oh, he's way off. Right, so good. Johansson's caught up with me. Good. So we'll go to 10:7 then in a sec. Oh, 103 heart rate now. 102. Am I live? Quite quickly, I think we'll speed up now. Right, so how far to go? 7k, but at this speed it'll take a while, won't it? Yeah, 250, I thought that would be better for you. I think to do 250 you would need to be 77, 78 for the half marathon at least. I did 253 three and a half years ago, and I did an 80 half marathon. So to get that 253 down to 250, I probably would have needed to about 78 for the half. Back from your night out. I'm doing a touch of yoga, you know, and going for an easy run because I don't feel rather tired. Just creeping into 3-figure heart rate. So a rather poor turnout for this Monday. I'm hoping there's a Zwift Tri-Academy workout starting at 8:30, so which will be about a quarter of an hour, and that's probably taken up quite a few people. I think I'll do that on Wednesday when I'm feeling more lively. It looks quite a hard session, 4 miles, over and unders. A bit like one of the wows we do, which I think bizarrely is actually on the same on Wednesday as well. So why, according to the leaderboard, I'm second out of 7, but I can only see 5 people. I'm sure that works. Right, so we've got 11k soon. Tempo for you. How far are you doing a tempo run for? Tempo can mean different things to different people, doesn't it? Sometimes people talk about tempos when they really mean threshold runs. I also think tempo has sort of been a comfortably hard pace, so marathon pace for 10 miles would be a marathon pace tempo, but I might do half an hour at half marathon pace, so something like that. $88 88% of your max heart rate. Okay. Well, that's quite hard then, isn't it? Because it's quite difficult to get to max heart rate, isn't it? But if I do a 10k race, well, max heart rate is 162 at the moment. But, you know, I might only get to about low 150s, depending on how I feel and how warm it is. I think 88% of max heart rate would be pretty full on for me, I think. Right, me and your Hanson are matching up well now. To go. $1:42. Yeah, I mean that would be, I guess, probably around marathon pace, to be honest. 1:42. Depends on the weather a lot with heart rate. It's the problem because if I do runs in Portugal, where it's like a lot warmer, then your natural heart rate would go up, wouldn't it? But at the moment I'm 108, because even though I'm on that treadmill, I'm not going very hard, and it's quite cold out here. That's kind of when the power comes in, I suppose, because they say that if you do a percentage of your power, then it's not so environmentally constrained, is it? So 88% of your critical power or functional threshold power, whatever you call it, would be set speed. And also with heart rate, it takes a while to get there, doesn't it? So what do? Do you actually aim to get to 88% by the end of the run, or the middle of the run and just hold it there? Because if you start off too quick, you'd just be straight through it, wouldn't you? Heart rate drift and all that stuff. Yeah, well, your 88% max heart rate is higher than my heart rate. I used to be a lot higher when I was younger. I put it to 193 once, but that was like 25 years ago or something. Right, so how are we getting on here? 11k. I'm kind of sort of feeling now a bit more looser. Put my heart into this pace. Daisy, my cat's hovering. So if I was in Avery, look, I'd be 2 minutes up the road. And I think I'd be working a bit too hard for this session. Okay, yeah, so you would sort of ease into it, as it were. I think on a treadmill, I think I wouldn't really worry about heart rate. I would just sort of set a pace target, knowing that it would get to a certain level of intensity. I only really use heart rate as a means to control easy runs. But for me, if it starts getting into the 130s, I'm starting to work quite hard. This is a short hill or something. Yeah, 6:18 miles. I mean, that'll be my half marathon probably speed. So I did 6:10s for a 10-mile race the other day. So yeah, maybe 6:15s, 6:12s, maybe. Just those extra 3 miles. Well, that speed sort of scares me on a treadmill because it's alright for doing short intervals, but mentally it's just so. I find it so taxing running that hard for so long. I tried to do the Dusk Patrol with Jordan one time. Managed about 35 minutes. They're going about 13.7, I think. Okay. Yeah, I have to think of some sub 3 themed sessions for the winter, I think, because it's something I want to do. The trouble with marathon training, a lot of it is just running aerobically, so you know, there's very few times in the week that I'm actually going to be running hard, maybe twice, sort of a session and then marathon tempo pace. So one session a bit harder than race pace, one session at race pace, one long run, and the rest of it just sort of cruisy miles like this. So how far are you going to run then, Darren, at that speed? 45 minutes, something like that? So you're going much further, you're starting to get towards 10-mile half marathon race, I found. Right, level 2. Alright, so we've now run 4k. Well, what's happened to your Hansen? He seems to have dropped him. Did he stop? Didn't notice that. Oh well. Yeah, I just need to press on now. I think Wednesday I'll try that Zwift Academy session because it's like 4 miles at kind of race pace. Sort of doing averaging race pace, but doing a 400 a bit quicker, and then it's sort of an active recovery, like 14k. I think you do get a little jog between the 4 sets of 4 though. Right, so I'm nearly halfway this run. That's an intro. Alan King. Yeah, something about Zwift, isn't it? You have to sort of pretend your surname is what your first name is so that people can see who you actually are. I wonder if it's just a sizing issue. Wouldn't add much to it. Tim, would it? T gross. Right, so this one's at 11.2. Next one's at 11.5, is it? Right, so coming on halfway now. 4.5 will be halfway. Right, it's nice and low. I think I averaged 116 yesterday, went for a 2-1 miler. So I'm below that effort. I wasn't talking all the way, obviously. Let's go on to Georgie. Right now, so exactly halfway now, 4.5k gone, 4.5k to go. The Zoom Fly 3s on today. I don't really like these shoes, but got a few miles into them. I'm not really worried about how fast I'm going. So I'm interested to see how the two Darrens get on then with their interval session or threshold session. Minutes, yeah, I think 45 minutes is a good time for that sort of run. If that's about your half marathon effort, maybe a bit quicker than that, or a bit slower than that, rather. Oh, excuse the sniffing. Right, so what we're coming up now for 3.5. We'll run out these 4 last 4k a bit swifter. I think those type of runs good for confidence as well, because if you can put out at least time feeling that you're running hard but within yourself, it gives confidence that you can keep going longer. Right, this is a very slow run for me, 5k in 28 minutes. I'll go 11.5 now. So 4k to go. So has anybody ever done the Zwift Academy, any workouts, any bike workouts, any run workouts, you know? I think there's also a Zwift Academy running race that you meant to do to complete the course as well. Right, so what I run? It's over 5k, it's over 2 miles to go. What's your Hanson doing? He's 30 seconds behind me. He must have stopped because he hasn't changed gap much. Right, good to see you two guys getting together. I shall await the results of that with interest. Is it getting cold where you are, guys, now? Because it's noticeably colder now for us in the UK. Although we're never too bad though, it's about 6 or 7 degrees today. So I would have gone out running, but got to wait till the evening to get on Zwift. Right, what's my heart rate doing? 116. Oh, it's creeping up a bit. That cadence is so low. Right, halfway through this one. So we've got 2 brown ones to come. Working a bit harder. Heart rate dropping a bit, 114 now. Then if I stop talking, it drops down. And vice versa. These are the days when you think, oh, we should have had a day off. I think now I'll push out a run just to see aid recovery maybe. Looks for it in the diary as well. You start Monday with a rest day. There's a lot of miles you think you need to do in the week. Right, so we've got exactly 2 miles to go now. So thinking kilometres per hour on Zwift at miles per hour or minutes per mile outside. So it all feels like you've got longer to go on Zwift than opposite relative situation. Oh, too sniffing. So the A group are running a minute a k quicker. Well, the one guy in there. That would have been too quick for me tonight. I could have done it, but just not recovering, is it? If you're just flashing out full tempo efforts. Right, so this one coming up. Well, the cadence is jumping around a lot. Maybe it's not a great signal. Right, 11.7 then. Oh, the egg guy's disappeared. Maybe it's too far ahead now. So I'm going to keep my heart rate below 120, which could be difficult, but I'm on 5 at the moment. That's right on. Yeah, so we're back to minutes per mile outside because there's kind of more variety. So, like 4 something would be like sprinting, 5 would be like really hard, 6 would be like sort of good pace, 7 would be cruisy, and 8 sort of easy, and maybe 9 a sort of a gentle jog. Whereas the KPH, I was finding it was like 4 something, occasionally 3 and occasionally 5, but then miles per hour on the treadmill means you can only go up like in bigger jumps. So if I go 11.7 kph to 11.8 kph, you couldn't do that in miles per hour, could you? Right, so 2.5 k's to go nearly. $14 feeling cold. Yeah, I think it was 14 degrees. I might be outside doing the tempo run. That's quite a nice temperature. I haven't yet run outside in longs yet. Even yesterday it was about 7 degrees. I was in shorts all the way. Didn't feel cold. That's right on angle. Right, I think we're glad when this runs over because although it's an easy pace, you're on your feet, you're moving, you're feeling tired. First stop for it, take me sitting at 6:35. Well, that's way under 3 hour pace. I think that might be a bit ambitious, isn't it? 14.1k, I think, is just under 3 hour pace. So if you're doing 14.5, that's noticeably quicker. I'll be a bit careful of that. So I'm Peter. We've had a few good battles in races over the years. We were neck and neck all the way on to my half marathon PB, 72:30 in 2005. So we did my PB marathon. I think I'm beating the sprint finish. Right, so near the end of this one, then we've got 2 more Ks to go. We've seen up to the pace we normally do in A group at the start, so we do this one, then you do A group straight after. Right, so this K at 12 kph. I think my heart rate might creep up a bit now. Oh, let's do 117, 116. See if we can keep it here. Oh, so you mean the speed on the treadmill is faster than the stride? Okay, well, I mean, before I had my smart treadmill, I used to just match the two. So, well, my first stride I used to measure fast, so it's got like a 98 calibration needed. Whereas the stride win is 102.5, so that needs speeding up. So I wouldn't necessarily say that the stride is right. Some people swear that the stride is right and the trim was wrong, but I don't know. Maybe we need to get your tape measure out and do some high speed analysis. All my heart rate shot up to 122. So that's the problem, when you get up to these faster speeds, heart rate starts to shoot up. Well, I'm yapping away. So yeah, Darren, I think it's all about feel. If you do a lot of running outside, you kind of get to know what effort you think you're going at. So I mean, the triple says you're running 650 pace and the stride says 635. That's a huge difference, and you should see that in your heart rate, your RPE, your legs, your all sorts. I mean, using the stride, if it's slower, it's going to make an outdoor one a lot easier for sure, but equally it's going to make your time a lot harder. Can't you do calibration in the IS app for the stride itself? Yeah. Well, I just sort of concentrate on one for Zwift and just use the other one for reference point. I suppose you've got to say, what's the primary purpose of your run? Is it to get a feel for the effort involved? I don't know, up to you. I mean, fair play, if you take it in stride, that's slower. That's going to make it a hell of a lot harder. 15 seconds a mile in a marathon is a huge difference. Right, so and you incline as well. So so I'm doing mine at 0% what the treadmill says. You're doing it 1% what the stride says. So that could be like 10 minutes difference. Right, so I've got another 200 metres to go, and then we're into cool down. I'm still sniffing away. I think it has served the purpose though, because I'm tired. I'm finding this effort quite fatiguing, quite an aerobically. I'll just keep it low for the warm down there. Bring it to 12. Let's see what the warm down pace is. I think it might start at 12 anyway. To what 50? Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think what 10 watts will give me in pace terms. So I was doing marathon pace around about 290. I was doing that 10-mile race at about 312, and that was like 610 compared to 650. So that's a big difference, isn't it? 25 watts for 30 seconds, something like that. Hope you enjoyed that. A bit lonely, but good to have the company along. More company on Facebook than it was on Zwift. Johansson must have stopped, doesn't he? Let's ride on. It's August. Oh, they think they do 10k, not 9k. That's probably why they're still going. Right, we'll run out this last half a mile or so. Just under half a mile. I don't know if I'm doing much further today. Doing CPs. Well, funny enough, my CPs is almost identical. It's 316 at the moment. What's your weight? I only pay passing reference to stride. I mean, I tend to go more on, if I do a flat course but don't win, I tend to more look at my lap pace on my Garmin and use the stride as a bit of a reference point. If it's like a hilly course, you want to do a similar thing. Right, and then got another 500 to go. Why is it these Zwift runs sometimes I feel like they're going forever? Well, we have done 46 minutes, haven't we? Oh, okay, so you're a bit lighter than me. 68 kilograms, and you're what? Blimey. So your weight, watts per kilo is way better than mine then. Should be running low 17 to 5k. So I'm 71. Well, that's what I got in stride. I'm probably about 72 at the moment actually, but near enough. Alright, last lap of the track. A good one. How's my pace what's ahead of me when I did go a bit slower earlier on, didn't I? Maybe that's why. Anyway, last 300. Yeah, so you should be something through with that CP watts per kilogram. It should be quite easy. Well, no marathon's never easy, is it? Especially if you think you're low 17s. But don't put all your effort on the treadmill though. Save it for your BQ attempts outdoors. Because any marathon will take a lot out of you. You know, it can be a couple of weeks where you feel ready to go again. Well, that's what I found anyway. Right, I've got my final march coming up in a minute. It's a funny angle. If I run through the... Or should I do 10k? I better do it on a km then. I'll go 10k, let's put it on the diary. Another 5 minutes. Yeah, and I suppose, I was looking at my training before, and I did a couple of full marathons in training, and I really found it helped with the confidence. I didn't try to race them. I think my fastest was like a 3:10 compared to a 2:33. So it's good pace, but I just felt cruisy. I mean, now I suppose if I wanted to do similar, it would be sort of 3:30. I think I split at 1:41.5 yesterday in my 21 miles. So I did it with a negative split. I started off sort of late 30s and then worked my way through to sub 8s at the end. Right, one more K and then I'm done. I'm something green heart rate. Just come out Monday Run Club B group. There were 2 of us in B group. We were together for a little while. And I think the other guy had a drop out, so he dropped back. So yeah, I mean, the thing was I did 21 yesterday, and today I just got really tired, and you know, this pace is a strain. You know, if you asked me to go and run 14k at the end, like we went to do an A group, I think I'd be on my knees. Just not good training the day after a hard run. I hope by Wednesday I'll get a bit more lively. Well, I did 64 miles last week, which is the most I've done for a long time. So, you know, I did a while on Wednesday, did a cross country race Saturday for all of that. Which didn't go very well, but, you know, it's hard work. Yeah, I mean, I was pretty much the same speed actually. I think I averaged in the end about, taking out 2 minutes of drink stops, about 7:55, something like that. That was only because I put in a bit of a burst at the end and did a few like 7:30s. I didn't really need to, but in a way I was sort of flagging a bit and it actually helped me to pick up a bit. Just by running a bit quicker for a little bit. It's a slightly different style. Like at the moment this is easy, but it feels like heavy, and I got very low cadence, like 170. I think we were 180 outside of this speed. Yeah, so right, another 300 metres and I can call it quits today. Interesting to see what I get on my stride, because this stride I've calibrated it, and so it should be 6.2 when I finish, wouldn't it? So I'll tell you what I get. I've got distance on it. This is the stride wind one. Oh, that's interesting. So it's coming up 6 miles on this one any second. So it'll be a bit slower. I'll be about 0.1 short, I think, by the time I finish. Right, where's this 10k marker? I haven't had enough. Right, that'll do. It's okay, done. I'll stop the watch there. So that should be 6.2 miles more or less exactly. And this watch, which is attached to the stride wind, so the stride wind is coming up 6.07 with a 102.5 calibration, so it's still short. And then this one, what distance have I got on this one? That's even less, that's 5.98, so that's actually 0.2 of a mile slower, but then I'm running a bit slower than I normally am, so maybe my calibration isn't quite right for this speed. But yeah, I'll be fascinated to see how you get on, Darren. because we've got very similar targets. And I'm kind of hoping by the end of this campaign I'll be heading back towards low 17s to 5k with the extra fitness. So so we'll have to have a virtual race. Right, thanks for everyone coming along, and let's have a quick look at the. Yeah, so that one was. And I'm kind of hoping by the end of this campaign I'll be. Yeah, that was not even 6 miles, so. I think I've got it paired to the one which reads fast, but I got it at 98, so it's slowing it down. So you could argue I should just leave it. And what's interesting is that the calibrations outdoors don't match the treadmill inside. I think, okay, you could say that treadmill is maybe a bit fast, but I mean it always feels about right to me. I do struggle to run as hard inside as I do out. Maybe it's a motivational thing. Maybe I'm not really bringing my A game to a Zwift race for sure. But yeah, I mean, I think if I was indoors, I'd probably just keep this one 100%. And this one I'd have to go to something like 103 calibration. I think I need to do a high-speed video and when we're on it and just get an actual measurement, because the tread tracker with me on it was very similar to the treadmill, which kind of suggests that the strides are not quite right. But anyway. Right, let's have a look at the stats. Right, so 802 mile today was best. Cadence. So that's another thing. I mean, my cadence would never be that low outside. I mean, I barely got above 170 there, even at the end. So, if I look at what was my cadence yesterday? Let's have a quick look at my cadence yesterday. In my run. So I was doing a similar speed at the end, wasn't I? So at 12 kph, I was doing a cadence of, well, say 172 at very most. Whereas yesterday, I actually 746 pace average in the end. What was my cadence? Does it say? No, it doesn't say on the app, does it? Actually 746 pace average. Workout analysis. Where's the cadence on this thing? Oh, I have to look at my watch. Just trying to get the cadence from yesterday. Look on this one. Right, what was my cadence yesterday? History. History. Yesterday I averaged cadence of 174. That's with a few stops. So what was my cadence when I was doing? Right, here's one 759 mile. And my cadence was 175. So that's interesting. So that was 175 outside, but the same speed inside. I'm only doing 171. So does that suggest I'm not actually running as fast as that, or I'm literally having a different style because of the treadmill? I think it's more the style thing, to be honest. I've always noticed that my cadence inside is about 4 steps per minute less than outside for the same speed. Never quite works out why. But something to bear in mind. I think it's more the style thing. I've always noticed that my cadence inside. Right, so 11th to 11th. Less than outside for the same speed. No, armistice day. Right, so 11th to 11th. Right, so that's good. So I've got a bit of loosened out my legs without having too much strain on the aerobic system, which is good. So hopefully I'll feel a bit better tomorrow, and then by Wednesday I'll be up for doing a session. So thanks for coming along, and see you on Wednesday. Let's see if there's any more Facebook comments here. Tomorrow, and then by Wednesday I'll be up for doing a session. So thanks for coming along. And yeah, good chat, Darren. That was really good because it was otherwise it would have been quite a boring run on my own at that speed. I think I would have been temptation to speed up for out boredom. So it's good that you had me to chat to, then it stopped me going off too hard, which is the whole point of joining B group. So sometimes you need to. I saw a video actually before this about math thing, and one of the things you need to leave your ego at the door, and if you're running easy, you need to run easy, not try and speed up. So that's what I did. Right, good stuff. So we'll see you all on the next one. Bye.